Hello, it's about 20 to 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday and the sun is out. I can't believe it. I'm even going to be able to hang my washing out to dry for the first time this year. Yes! Well, I'm looking out my window and there are still people about, but not as many as yesterday. There's a little old lady going past with her shopping. Most of the people I've seen have been elderly people with shopping bags. Ironically, even though they're the ones that are supposed to be staying at home. But anyway, Izzy and I don't usually spend Sundays at home, but we are this week and it's very weird. Just earlier, out of the blue, I had a sudden panic for the first time about getting the train on time to get to where we needed to get to, and that's the first time that that's actually happened, where I've actually forgotten for a microsecond about what's going on. Anyway, that didn't last very long. I soon came crashing back down to reality. Excuse the appearance. I'm in my pyjamas. I am turning into a pyjama wearing, oversleeping scruff bag slob at the moment with this lockdown, the sort of situation. We're not actually officially locked down, like we're allowed out still, because the UK is advising that we stay home, but it isn't enforcing it yet. But I think they're going to, because people are just out in their droves, honestly. They think it's a holiday or something. Now this hair of mine is getting a bit on the long side. I'm turning into the wild beast of South Wales at the moment. And since Izzy did a good job of her own fringe the other day, or bangs as you call them in America, I thought, I know, she can do my whole head. That'd be a good idea, won't it? She's agreed. A big grin slowly spread across her face when I asked her last night. But yeah, she's prepared to give it a go. Hopefully it's okay. I might do my own fringe. So anyway, that's what we've got coming up today. But I'm going to go and play my flute in Flute Cave at the moment. I'm working on a little project for the channel and I won't put it out in the evenings because there won't be vlogs, there'll be music things. I really want to make some music videos that people can play along with notation on the screen. That's my little idea. I think that would be nice so that people that are really missing being able to play music with other people in their front rooms or in the pubs or whatever, they can get their instrument out and play along. So that won't be instead of the vlogs, it will be in addition to the vlogs. And I'll probably put them out in the morning, and maybe I think I'm going to put like a blue border around the thumbnail so you can distinguish that it's not a vlog. You're not supposed to do this on YouTube channels if you actually want to grow your channel. It's like an absolute no-no, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, and also one more thing about the channel. I'm going to do some Q&A videos as well. I fielded some questions and I literally got, I think I got 8 questions or something so far. It's not loads. But the questions have just thrown up so much that I literally started writing some notes of what I was going to say last night, and I've already filled 4 sides of A4 and I'm not even through one question yet. So I think I'm going to be working on those for a while, but I think they will be very useful because once I got started I realised I knew a lot more than I realised I knew about the subject. I suppose I would after 8.5 years of homeschooling. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to play my flute now and then it's going to be the haircut. It's 2:05 now. I've done a good bit of practice down in the cellar. I enjoyed that. I came up to cook Izzy's lunch, smelt food, and it seems she's made herself a toastie and slinked off upstairs with it. So I'm reheating leftovers from yesterday, which is tinned mackerel with rice, celery, green pepper, mushrooms. Oh, there's collie in there as well, and lots of chopped up collie stalk, which is very finely chopped because it's a bit of a funny thing to eat, but I didn't want to waste any of our fresh food. It's now Sunday. We haven't been out since Tuesday. That's when I did that shop in Lidl's that I vlogged. And you see, Izzy's got to go for bloods soon. And so we're going to have to go to the hospital for that. We don't want to get the train, so we're going to have a very long walk. We're going to make a packed lunch, get some drinks because we don't want to buy food in any shops, and we're going to walk all the way to the hospital and hopefully the weather's going to be okay, and get in, get the blood test and get out again. That's the plan. And if I'm going to do another shop, it's going to be after that, because I want to arrive at the hospital and be able to confidently say to them that we haven't had any contact with any humans in 7 days and we don't have any symptoms. Obviously, we don't want to give them a false sense of security just in case the incubation period is longer than 7 days, because nobody's quite sure. But in my heart of hearts, I just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to risk introducing anything into the hospital if we didn't have to. So that's why we've been so strictly isolated as much as we have. Well, one of the reasons anyway. It looks like the haircut's going to have to wait till a lot later in the day, because I mentioned it to Izzy just now and she said she's got somebody Skyping her imminently. Now, Izzy has spent quite a bit of time on Skype in the last day or so, and it's really cheered her up. She has been so fed up with the prospect of not seeing any of her friends. But there we are. It's hard for the teenagers. It's hard for everybody, including the teenagers. I think when you're a parent, you kind of think, well, what have you got to worry about? You haven't got to be responsible for the household. You've got no worries or cares, and now your exams are all cancelled. But I don't know. Everyone still feels emotions, and they can still be as intense, no matter what causes it. It's definitely helped my frame of mind to be able to see sun through the windows, because it's been very overcast for many days. And it's also great that it's not so cold, so I've been able to open a lot of the windows in the house and get some fresh air in. And I really hope the viruses aren't that airborne, because I know they say that they're not, and they only go about 2 meters and then they land on surfaces. I don't know, it's all a bit new, isn't it? And just because something hasn't been discovered yet doesn't mean that it won't be. So I feel a little bit nervous, but there's nobody around. I'm just watching a Dr. John Campbell video here on the coronavirus. I've been following him at the recommendation of KJ, who I was chatting to in some comments somewhere, maybe on her channel, I'm not sure. Dr. John Campbell, he's a scientist, and he's seems to know his stuff all right. He's talking about whether the virus can survive in the air or not in this video, which is, let's see what this is called, Viral Aerosol and Surface Survival. And he's suggesting that the virus may remain in the air for up to 3 hours. Oh no, at least 3 hours. So that's kind of scary, isn't it? If you're going out for walks, what if you're walking somewhere near where somebody walked less than 3 hours ago and their little droplets are still in the air and then you're breathing it in? It's scary. Maybe we should just stay in. I'm going to have to buy some vitamin D tablets. Oh my goodness.
Smaller droplets, which are more aerosolized droplets like that. Now the difference is that these bigger droplets will tend to fall to the ground fairly quickly, whereas these smaller aerosolized droplets will tend to stay in the air for longer and can be suspended in the air. So some diseases are described as being aerosolized and some as droplet. And it looks like this COVID-19 is kind of in between those two. So it's partly aerosolized, not fully aerosolized. It's not going to blow from house to house or anything like that, or from village to village. But it means it can stay in the air, and it looks like it can stay in the air for up to 3 hours.
I will link that video below. Well, it would seem that Izzy's making you wait for this bit of haircut footage. She's Skyping. It's really lovely. There's a real change in the tone of her voice when she's Skyping. You know she's talking to another kid, you know. She just lights up and is so much happier. I'm going to get back to making some more notes about this home ed Q&A video. This really opened up a lot of issues actually, and I didn't want to just talk about problems. Somebody asked, look, ta-da, that's you, hello, Samuel, have asked what are the struggles of homeschooling. Well, that alone, I mean, you know, obviously you don't want to just list the struggles and depress everybody. You've got to come up with your solutions and your problems and solutions. So I don't know how I'm going to structure it. And I've barely scratched the surface. I could be some time on this one. I'm going to make my first coffee of the day and sit on my bed, up away from the laptop, and make notes with pen and paper. I've just had a thought. So, viruses can exist in the air. What if they've gone on my laundry? I'm going to have to message Dr. Campbell and say, do I need to redo my laundry load, Dr. Campbell? Or is it going to be okay? I think he did say it wouldn't be blown over people's houses and things. I need to rewatch that video again. I had a couple of text messages come in and it distracted me at some crucial points of that video. Yeah. Need to work out how far it can travel in the air. It's got sunlight on it. Isn't that good for killing viruses? It's good for killing bacteria. I don't know. What is she doing? Are you Skyping?
Yeah, I'm reading my book.
Oh, you're doing a written project thingy between you all, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm showing them my book now.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
Bye. Izzy and her friends are writing a book, I think. I'm not sure if they're doing one each and then reading it to each other over Skype, or if they're doing a joint one, a collab. I'm not sure. It's going to be very strange doing a proper sit-down talking Q&A video, because like everything I say to you normally is totally spontaneous. Like occasionally I have to redo a take, and I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell when it's a second attempt because it's not as natural as it would have been the first time. Yeah, it's going to be really weird doing an information video. Feels all weird and out of my comfort zone. Right, I just need to get on with it. They say, don't they, the people that are most successful in life are the ones that just do the tricky, awkward things that they find a bit awkward and want to put off because it's a bit awkward. But I'm just gonna do it. Yes. I'm on a roll here. Izzy's popped her head in the bedroom door and she said she's going to do my hair at 10 to 4, which is quite soon. Okay, I've got the thinning scissors and the scissors.
I don't think you should thin your hair.
No, it's thin enough already. Izzy's got really sore eyes today, haven't you, babes?
I've got impetigo on both of them.
I'm not sure if it is or not.
It is.
It's not the best time to be going to the doctor though, is it?
No, it definitely is, because it's the same crust that it has when it's impetigo. But I got fused on it. It'll get better eventually.
Oh, damn. There's always something with our ears. And there is.
Sorry.
Life is never straightforward.
Now, as you can see, I'm wearing a very professional outfit. I'll give you a little tour. But the reason I'm wearing this is because I am wearing my clothes underneath, but it's cold, so it's warm. Don't judge me.
It's not that cold, but I have had the windows.
Pretty cold.
I have had the windows open and the heating off today, I must admit.
Yeah. Well, it's not cold, it's chilly. I'm going to give her a little trim.
Got the right scissors there?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to be in charge of the camera then, Iz?
So that's the end of the vlog. If you want to see how well I cut Mummy's hair, then you'll have to watch it in the next vlog. Sorry, not sorry. Don't forget to give it a like and comment and subscribe. Bye!